And he was fired from Celebrity Apprentice in 2009 and then again in the All-Star Edition in 2013. He's a glutton for punishment, obviously. So, what does he think of Donald Trump? You're about to find out. Stephen Baldwin joins me now. You are a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
A little bit. Everybody says to me, what do you think of Trump? I say, well, he fired me twice.
Yeah.
But I think he's fantastic.
You still like him?
I love him.
You think he'd make a great president?
I think he'd make a great president.
Why?
Because he's not a politician. And he doesn't care what anybody thinks. And that's why he's surging in the polls.
Yeah.
He's saying what he thinks, and he's, obviously he said something the wrong way recently, but what he said has now ripped the scab off that issue. Everybody's talking about it. I golfed with about 8 hedge fund guys today who said, we really like what he's saying. Hedge fund guys.
Yeah, we know that he's got the moneyed folks, right? The hedge fund guys. But what about just everyday Americans?
I think everyday Americans like him, not just because of the celebrity. I think he's speaking his mind, and that's refreshing.
And I think that people are saying, he said it wrong. However you feel about it, you may think his remarks are racist. Whatever you think about it, I think they're offering him some forgiveness in the sense that at least he said it. Maybe he didn't know the right way to say it, but he's the only one who actually came out and said it.
Right. And then, Hillary Clinton said, oh, and then he doubles down and doesn't apologize. Right. He meant what he said. He said it the wrong way, so he doesn't feel he needs to apologize. He said, this is what I meant to say. I may have said it wrong, but what I said is a very valid point about a very big problem.
Mm-hmm. Do you worry that some of his rhetoric or some of his maybe off the cuff, I just said it wrong, is it harmful to the GOP, you think?
I don't think he cares.
Yeah. But do you think it is? Maybe it's not. I don't know.
I think you just asked me a question a minute ago before we started this interview. And what did you say about the what generation?
The PC generation?
Right. What do I think about
that was one of my next
politically correct? Everybody else running for the GOP right now are thinking about running. Everybody's going to be politically correct. Not Donald Trump. And honestly, I really think voters and Americans are looking at this guy saying, it's refreshing to hear somebody not be a wuss, not be a politician, and really say what they think. Now, whether you like what he has to say is something else.
Go on.
I think he's fantastic.
You do because, and I was reading a list as you were talking, some of the pretty conservative candidates for president that you have supported. You supported Senator Sam Brownback.
Sure. Governor
Mike Huckabee.
Sure.
John McCain, Sarah Palin. So he's never held a political office. Does that concern you at all?
Did you know I'm Sarah Palin's favorite Baldwin brother? Just wanted to bring that up again. Sorry. Say it again.
Are you concerned at all that he's never held a political office?
No, not at all.
Do you think that actually helps him?
I think that's what adds to that very refreshing, honest perspective.
Okay, so since we're sitting here talking, and you're saying that most Americans, political pundits, right, people who know politics,
right,
are saying, oh, flash in the pan, he's only going to last for this long, he's never going to do the financial disclosures, on and on and on. And then he keeps coming back and showing them, well, I'm going to do this. And he keeps doing what he's supposed to do at least. Right. He's staying in the race. How long do you think it'll last?
I think that if Donald Trump ever thought he had a chance before, he probably really thought, it's too risky of a bet. Now he's really got a chance. Now the table is set. Now this is the perfect storm that actually a guy like him could win.
Because he's all in now. He's lost endorsements, so to speak. He's lost support, right, from businesses or what have you.
But he's gaining other support.
But now he's like, well, what do I have to lose after this? I think in some ways that may be motivation for him, even more motivation for him.
I think Donald Trump, underneath it all, isn't just a business guy. I think he loves America. Yeah. I really do. I think he cares. Not just from that political politician say the right thing. I think this guy has been, I think he's part of the American dream, and he's experienced that, and now he would really like to see the country come back.
If that is indeed true, if all of that is indeed true, then how does he turn it around to get the people who say, you know what, you said something that's racist, or how does he win? Can he win those people back over? And if he can, how does he do it?
Just by continuing to do what he's been doing, which is to say, what I said not the way I wanted to say it.
Does he say, I'm sorry I said it wrong,
I don't think he does.
I'm sorry if I offended you?
I don't think he needs to, because then that would go against who Trump is.
Okay. So important things here. You know the secret to Donald Trump's hair.
Listen, even after he becomes president, I could never disclose the secret.
But he told you a secret. You won't tell us what happened?
Well, it was fun. We were shooting Celebrity Apprentice, and somebody, I think Little John was like, yo, what's up with the hair? You know, he said something to him, and I was standing there, and he said, you know, Little John, let me tell you something. The second I change my hair, they'll stop talking about me. So he gets it.
Yeah.
He gets all this fun and game and politics, and he's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah. As you said to me, didn't you tell me you weren't going to come on and talk politics?
Yeah. I kind of made a promise to myself, no more talking politics anymore, because the PC stuff, and
Why'd you do it?
I'll get in trouble, but Don Lemon called. And when Don Lemon calls, you answer the call, baby.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, sir. Stephen Baldwin's new movie is called Fate of Our Fathers. It's out nationwide right now. Thanks again.